Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It has been a minute. I have been MIA. Just had some things going on in my life, in my world, and I needed to step back for a couple of days because I was just becoming extremely overwhelmed. I'm so happy to be back here in front of all of you, but I guess I feel a little bit guilty too because I'm like, spreading myself really thin. I'm trying to do way too much. Remodeling a room, working on my race car, working, just so many things going on in my life. But I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you. Several of you have checked in with me. I actually shut my phone down for a couple of days because I just needed some breathing space. Just got things going on in my life. You know, we all have stuff going on. I don't air every single thing that's going on in my world. You know, I guess I try to keep my personal biz personal. So I try to do the best I can, but I do get overwhelmed sometimes. For those of you that have been with my channel for a while, know or will know now that I do struggle with some depression issues. I've been on medications my whole life. But that's just part of me. And I actually have a doctor's appointment in less than 2 weeks, you know, to get some things done, looked at, taken care of, and, you know, we'll move on. So for now, I am overwhelmed with Dollar Tree right now because I literally have 4 bags of new Dollar Tree products that I've gathered up over the past couple of days that I haven't been here with all of you. And I'm so excited about all these finds. You know, Dollar Tree is one of my therapy places. You know, I do enjoy shopping there for myself, my family, my friends, my subscribers. And there's just so much cool stuff out there right now. I don't even know where to begin. But besides there being Halloween, back to school, Christmas, fall, there's just stuff everywhere. So all of these items in this video, I don't have anything in this particular video over $1.03. That's $1.75. All these particular items came from the same location in this video, and this location is in Hyde Park, New York. And it is over by the Stop and Shop, the Dunkin' Donuts. There's a Ulster Savings Bank over there. It's in a small kind of strip mall. All right, I do have Miss Mia around here somewhere. Miss Mia, Mees. Where's the baby? Where is she? Well, I thought she was gonna come over and say hello. Mia. I know what's gonna get her over here. The old cookie tin. Let's see how fast this works. By the way, I am wearing one of my brand new shirts. Let me stand up here a little bit. Brand new shirts from Miss Linda that she sent to me for my birthday. And speaking of that, I do have here, Mia, I have cookies and you're not coming? Here she comes. I have Happy Meal from Patty, Cheryl, Brad, Robin. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody right now. Come on over here, my moms, before I get started and going uppies, up. Oh, and you knock everything down. Hello. Good morning. You got boogers in your eyes. How does that happen? You know, you wipe a doggy's boogies away, and within 30 seconds, they're right back. Are you a good girl? I didn't even ask for a kiss yet. I just said, are you a good girl? You want a cookie? Do you? Do you want a cookie? Do you? You stink. You need a bath. They're going to all think you're the stinky dog on the block. You need a bath? Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Can I have another kiss? Oh, thank you. Can I have another kiss? Oh, thank you. Here you go. I love the way she crunches. I just love this dog to death. She is my best friend. Are you mommy's best friend? Do you love me? Do you love me? I love you. Can I have a kiss? Can I have one more? Oh, thank you so much. Here you go. She has a birthday coming up. Huh? How old are you going to be? You're going to be 5? Are you going to be 5 years old on the 24th of July? Old girl getting all gray like mommy. All right, everybody. Enough of all that. Should mommy do her Dollar Tree haul? You going to hang here on the couch? Yeah? Okay, you hang out with mom? You going to do a Dollar Tree haul with me? Everybody out there is going, come on, lady, get on with the haul. Alrighty, enough about that. we're gonna start off in this section. I got spittle all over me, but that's part of being a doggy owner. All right, we're gonna start off. Where should we start? Where should we start? I know. Should we start off in the school section? Yeah, what do you think? I don't have any toys. I know. I love you too. I know, but it's raining out. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. In the back to school section where there is so much going on, they had these books. They're made by Jot. You got hot breath. You get 60 sheets in here. They're 5 by 7 inches. These are so cool. They're called Doodle Time. I love Doodle Time. These books are super flexible. Inside the book, you have all these pages here that you can just draw, write notes, doodle. It's basically a doodle book for doodling. Grab myself that. Oh, I got a doggy back here. The next thing that I grabbed, also another doodle book, 5 by 7, 60 sheets, made by Jot. Love this one. On the inside of this one, here it is. It's just for having fun, drawing. You know, the back to school section for me is about all the notebooks, the colored pens, the markers. Right, me? Yeah. The last doodle book that I have looks just like this. I'm noticing that they are mixing their back to school products in with their regular stationery sections. So if you're not finding this stuff in the regular stationaries back to school, just double check all the places at the Dollar Tree. Okay, they had these double packs of books made by Jot. They're called Animal Notebooks. You get a 2-pack here. Look at this little pig. Isn't that just the cutest little pig in the world? Now, you get 2 in here, and it doesn't show you what character that you get on the other side. So I'm just gonna open this up so we can see together. This little pig is just so freaking cute. My sister in Chicago, well, one of them, is a big pig fanatic. So anytime I see, I didn't mean that in a rude way, she loves little piggies. And when I see something with a piggy on it, I always think of her right away and I try to send it to her. All right, so the first notebook has the little pig. That's just a cute pig. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to pick up another pack of these. Look at this! Why am I instantly thinking of Patty? I don't know why, but I'm instantly thinking of Patty. Now that's funny. So they're very pliable. They are, it doesn't tell me how many sheets are in here, shit. Oop, my bad. If I had to guess, 50. Nothing special on the inside, but these are, I love this. How cute is that? All right, moving on. Since Miss Mia moved, I can pick up the things that actually fell when she came to visit me. All right, also just a couple more things in back to school and we're gonna move on. I love these silicone pencil holders, makeup brushes. This one is like a mint green. The lighting here is wonky. And the reason for that is because we've got so much smoke back from those fires in Canada. Yesterday we had a little bit of a relief, but today it's back like crazy and we've got all these storms moving in, tornado watches, so it's like crazy here in the Hudson Valley right now. Anyways, silicone, back to school. It's got this cute, like really pink zipper. They also had this pinky one that on screen it looks a little lavenderish, but it is not. It's pinky, and then it's got like a peach strip. What's cool about these makeup brushes, and they're like washable. If you get something on it, you could wipe it off because it's like all rubber. But you know what else this would be cool for? If you're beaching it, if you're going to the swim parks, anywhere with water, you could use this to hold multiple things, and I wouldn't really worry about it getting too much wet. Of course, if you threw it in the pool, it's probably going to get full of water. That's if you threw it in the pool. 2 more kinds of gel pens. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys have seen these. There's multiple gel pens out right now, but these by Journaling Ink are so cool. I got myself the purple and the pink. I'm gonna just open this up. If you guys are into pens, colored pens, these write so nice. Now, clickable, of course, there they are. I don't know if these have a tip on them. They do. Let me pull the gel tip off. Now I'm just gonna go like right on the back here, just so you guys can see. There is your pink, and it writes so nice. And then let's check your purple. These are great for scrapbooking, journaling, in your notebooks, whatever. I am still a pen, and paper girl. I don't use my phone like a lot of people use their phones. There's the purple. They also had it in this mint green and blue, and they are really, really nice. All right, enough about that. Oh, I did have one more thing. This was in the regular stationery section, and this is made by Jot. It's a paper tape dispenser. I don't know, I thought it was simple and kind of cool. You know, this is obviously all plastic on here, but every now and then you need tape, and I like mine to be in a dispenser. It just makes it easier. All right, we're gonna move over to a few things in beauty. Beauty as far as lotions and sniffs and smells and things like that. Hair, we're gonna start off with Power Stick Brazilian Mist. If you guys haven't smelled this, and if you're a fan of pistachios or caramel, this here is 4 ounces. It is the volumizing hold, and it is the Brazilian Mist hairspray, which I happen to be a fan of. I like this stuff. Then I found, to go with it, which I haven't tried yet, 4 ounces of the hair mousse. My bad. So there is your actual hairspray, and there is the mousse. I use mousse every now and then, not too often, not as much as I used to back in the day, because, you know, us 80s girls were like, what? I get that way every now and then. All right, moving on, as far as your hair and things go, sometimes depending on the hairstyle or the products that you use, you know, doing buns or trying to get specific things, maybe on your forehead or down the sides, every now and then some edge wax is, you know, you need it. It's better than hairspray, in my opinion. Especially, I think, when you have thinner hair, I think the edge wax tends to work better. Again, just my opinion. But B Color had some new scents out. They had a watermelon one, and they had the banana. And the banana smells amazing. If you guys have never seen what this stuff looks like, let me just crack it open. So it basically looks like that. It kind of looks like goop, but it's actually a wax. I don't know if you guys can really see it on there. It smells just like bananas. Spread it on toast. It's probably yummy. No, I'm just saying. It just does the little ends, the sides. If you guys use it already, you know what I'm talking about. New scents always are fun because they do smell for a long time. You get that scent. All right, speaking of smells and scents, wow, wow, wow. Amber Glow has so many products at Dollar Tree right now. Hand sanitizers, lotions, so much. I can't possibly keep up with what's going on at this point. All right, so Amber Glow, 8 fluid ounces, vanilla spice, moisturizing hand and body lotion. Do these have seals? Of course they do. Not the kind, but they have seals on there. So if that's an issue, which it is for me, I don't want somebody spreading it all over and then throwing it back on the shelf, because we all know that crap happens. I've seen it. The stuff you see at Dollar Tree, you all know. Anyways, it smells amazing. And actually the scent is so strong right through the seal. You don't even need to remove it. Perfect fall scent. This has a matching little hand lotion. Do I have it? I don't know. You guys will have to wait and see. But I also found by Amber Glow the 8 fluid ounce peony and amber. Smells delicious as well. My favorite, I ain't gonna lie, is the vanilla spice, because I'm a big vanilla person. Last but not least, by Amber Glow, they have the 8 fluid ounce in the apple orchard. I love the packaging. If you were doing like a little bath and body basket or something like that, this would be adorable. You could add these into your bath body basket. These are ideal bath, and these are the super like fluffy ones. I have one of these in my bathroom right now, and I usually change out my sponges about once a month. But hey, that's me. Because at some point they start unraveling and getting funky, so I stock up on them when they get these big ones. This reminded me of just like a big old ball of cotton candy, to be honest. But I grabbed this color. I grabbed this pinky rose color, and this would be perfect. Like, just think about this for a second. Let's all think for a second. I'm just saying, if you're shopping on a budget, you've got this, you've got that, throw it in a bag, throw it in a basket, throw some wrap around it, you have got a quick gift for somebody. They also had this really cool, like, limey green one. So I got that one as well. Because like I said, about once a month I switch mine out. All right. This was on my wish list, and I didn't think I was going to find these. So these are by Spa Luxury. Found them in 2 places. It was funny. First place I found them was in the beauty section where you get your sprays and your lotions. And then I was over in the air freshener section, and they had them over there. Who knows? Maybe somebody misread the box. But anyways, Spa Luxury's Fragrance Mist, 7 fluid ounces, warm vanilla. Oh my goodness. Now, I love Bath & Body Works. However, it gets expensive after a while. These scents to me remind me of the Bath & Body Works, but that's just me. The scents are refreshing, they're light. I don't know if they're going to stick around for a long period of time, meaning like on your skin, because they are lighter, but we all have different sniffers. I do like the vanilla. They also had floral velvet in the 7 ounces, and these are plastic, by the way, if you're wondering. Then I found Morning Cloud. These other scents I have not tried, but my daughter wanted them. And I'm still in the vanilla one, by the way. Last but not least, Island Mist. We're going to check this one out here. I do try to test things in the store sometimes, but Dollar Trees kind of have a funk of their own. You all know what I'm talking about, right, Cheryl? This, to me, is refreshing like ocean. Actually, that's better than I thought it would be. Island Mist. Now, they're saying these are fragrance mists. A lot of people will tend to use them in their hair, spray them on the clothing. I don't know, in the summertime, I like my mists, my sprays, my fragrances to be on the lighter side. Excuse me. But in the summer, we tend to wear lighter things because of it being lighter. In the winter months, we go to the darker colors, the fall colors. That's when I like my scents and smells to be a little bit more, stronger, like the spice smells, things like that. All right, this was new to me. Never tried it before. By Danny Beauty. It's called Refresh. So fresh. It's a hydrating face mist with papaya extract and cucumber. It's a 3.38 fluid ounces. It seems like Dollar Tree has been getting quite a few products from this company as well. Need to look them up online and just check them out. They are based out of UK, actually. United Kingdom, and that's where my mommy's from. I'm going to have to check it out, but there it is right there. All right, moving along. A couple little snackies. Not a whole bunch of major stuff going on here. But this is by the company Redondo, and it is 4.05 ounces filled cookies and cream. These are, oh my goodness, yummy in the tummy. You know how they get those wafers? What's fun about these is if you have a coffee bar or a hot cocoa bar, you put these out. I don't know. I'm all about that. I love that stuff. But this was also a new flavor to me, and this one is also 4 ounces. And this one, look at that, red velvet cake. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a bite of red velvet cake. Yummy. Alrighty, over in the aisle where you get all your hair things, I thought this was cute. Hair comb set. It's a 6-pack. These are going to go to my girls and guys down under. Tapered teeth for more comfort and care. 6-pack. My dad always carried a comb like this. In fact, it's sterling silver, and I still have it. He carried it like forever in his back pocket, and it was exactly like this size. So I kind of thought of my dad real quick, but yes, these combs are perfect for combing Miss Mia. You know, she gets that winter coat, summer coat, everything's floating all over. I find that these combs with the smaller teeth, when I'm brushing her out, work way better than those wire brushes. Don't like those things. Just never have, never will. So that's what I use to comb out Miss Mia. All right, this was kind of cool to me. I found these in the aisle where you get your hair stuff, your hair brushes. I thought this was a really weird place for this to go, but I don't know. Maybe they had nowhere else to put it. These are the bomb. It is a stackable bracelet set. You're getting 3 bracelets, These were $1.25. I'm trying to see where they come from. A place here in New York. Manufactured and distributed by Legacy Rock Incorporated. You're getting all 3 of these bracelets for $1.25. Now, I'm just gonna, actually I'm gonna open this other one. Let me open this up here. It's all cinched with a zip tie. You could keep all these for yourself, or you could give some away. Now, here is the first bracelet. It's got a cross on it. Do you see the cross? And then you've got these like bluish beads, totally stretchable. So let's put this one on first. There's the cross. And then you have this one here, which is like a rubbery, and then it's got the little tie knots back here. So you basically put it on and kind of do one of these. So there's bracelet number 2, and then bracelet number 3 for $1.25. Oh my gosh, right? Put them away, use them. You could fix this, make it shorter or tighter. You know, I ain't no small girl, and these fit me fine, and I've got plenty of room. All right, the next design, also 3 in a package for $1.25. Are you kidding me? All right, so besides that design, they also had this one, which you're getting some black and brown in there. $1.25, you guys. I mean, I could see one for $1.25, but all 3, I grabbed a ton for my girls. All right, this one here, I hope you can see it on screen. I'm gonna turn it this way, but do you see the skull? And then you've got these lighter beads, and then this one in between. Right? Come on, you guys. This is a steal. Found this one with this anchor on it. I would have loved to have seen those in like colors. Oh my gosh. But keep your eyes open. I think these are so cool. In fact, I should show my boyfriend these because he might want one of the blacker ones. He wears a couple bracelets on his hand. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, I promised you guys a video of these like months ago, and it is on my to-do list. But I just bought some more. So these are in like a fall design. They're by Scotch-Brite. They're pop-up sponges. These are the ones that expand in water. And I gotta tell you, these things are off the hook. You just run it underwater and bam, you have a sponge. And it's got like the little lake cutout so you can hold it in your hand. I promise, you know, maybe I can get it done this weekend. Give you guys a video of the sponges. Also want to give you guys a video of the little Daisy bath bombs because they have little surprises in there. I have not forgotten. It's just on my to-do list. All right, everyone, I have so many more things that I want to share with all of you. Again, I apologize for the MIA, but bear with me, all of you. I know you can do it. If I can do it, you all can do it. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this me time. I certainly do. We'll get into other things later. So until next time, everyone, remember Hyde Park, New York, over by the Stop and Shop and the Dunkin' Donuts. A big hug from me to all of you. And until next time, thank you all so much for your support. Hopefully the sun will start to break through at some point. I don't know what we got going on here in the Hudson Valley. If you're out there in that smoke, be safe. Until next time, bye for now.